Can you dig it, sucker?
Well, here we are in No Way Out, and Taz, a title opportunity at WrestleMania is on the line in this very next matchup.
Yeah, this might not be for the title, but in some ways it's bigger than that. The only thing better than becoming the World Heavyweight Champion is doing it in the main event of WrestleMania.
And whoever wins tonight will get a chance to do just that. You can bet that this man is going to give it everything he's got, and so will his opponent. As has been well documented the last few weeks on Smackdown, this man comes into this match with the opportunity to go to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight title. But it's that very opportunity he's putting on the line tonight.
Well, I guess that's the price of having someone watch your back. I mean, who knows? With a little help, he may not have even made it here tonight in one piece. Never mind WrestleMania. So far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
The cage itself can be a weapon in this match, as we've just seen.
There is no doubt that Batista made a hell of an impact on Raw, Cole. But now that he doesn't have Triple H or Ric Flair watching his back, I think his days might be numbered.
Batista has taken the best that his former Evolution teammates have had to offer, and he's always come out on top. I don't think that's going to change.
If Booker wants to win this thing, he better get focused on his opponent and get his mind off the fans.
You might as well tell Booker to stop breathing, Taz. He was born to entertain a crowd, and I don't think we've ever seen anyone do it better.
Yeah, well, you know what? Your fans like to see you win matches, and maybe a title every now and then, too. So you know what? Booker T, he better keep his mind on that.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Watch it. He reversed it.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
Hey, there's no doubt he's a very impressive dude, no question. But let's not get too carried away here. It's not like he's the biggest and baddest guy ever to step foot in a WWE ring, Cole, you know what I mean?
You say that, Taz, but no one else comes to mind. You've got to be pretty big and pretty bad to pin Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. And that's exactly what Batista did at WrestleMania 21.
Hey, look, anybody can have a really good night. You know what I'm saying, Cole? That doesn't make you the greatest superstar in the world of all time. And come on, let's face it. I think Batista's a little bit overrated. And I think we're going to see that here tonight.
If I was a gambling man, I'd take that bet, Taz. I don't mind admitting that I'm in awe of Batista. And I know I'm not the only one.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
If they're right, Taz, they paid for their tickets after all.
There he goes, straight up the cage.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, look at that, he made it to the top of the cage. He did it. He won the match and retained his #1 contender status for the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, and the more important thing is, he's going to WrestleMania to meet the champ. It absolutely does not get any bigger than that.
The road to WrestleMania continues and this man remains in the fast lane.
Hey there, it's me. Just calling to tell you that I had a fantastic time this weekend. I hope we can do it again soon. Oh, and Smackdown magazine keeps calling. I'm sure you've seen this month's cover article already. Anyway, good luck in your match tonight. I can't wait to manage you. I love watching you in action.
Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Smackdown. We're just 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. And here comes the #1 contender for the Undertaker's World Heavyweight title. And Taz, rumor has it that Melina is more than just his manager.
What are you, some kind of like gossip columnist or something there, Lizard Lakes? Who cares what's going on with him? But just between you and me, if there's something there, he's got to be the luckiest guy in this business.
Where no one follows me.
And the opponent, from Blackpool, England, weighing 245 pounds, William Regal.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming to you tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Haha, amigo.
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the SmackDown superstars will speak much louder than words. You saw that one coming.
There is no doubt that Batista made a hell of an impact on Raw, Cole. But now that he doesn't have Triple H or Ric Flair watching his back, I think his days might be numbered.
Batista has taken the best that his former Evolution teammates have had to offer, and he's always come out on top. I don't think that's going to change.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE Superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. Look at him, he's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
Yeah, well, he looks a little overconfident to me, Cole, and that could come back to bite him on a you-know-what.
What a counter that was.
3, 4.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
Hey, there's no doubt he's a very impressive dude, no question. But let's not get too carried away here. It's not like he's the biggest and baddest guy ever to step foot in the WWE ring, Cole, you know what I mean?
You say that, Taz, but no one else comes to mind. You've got to be pretty big and pretty bad to pin Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. And that's exactly what Batista did at WrestleMania 21.
Hey, look, anybody can have a really good night, you know what I'm saying, Cole? That doesn't make you the greatest superstar in the world of all time. And come on, let's face it, I think Batista's a little bit overrated. And I think we're going to see that here tonight.
If I was a gambling man, I'd take that bet, Taz. I don't mind admitting that I'm in awe of Batista. And I know I'm not the only one.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked in the Taz mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize to...
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind. And
watch it. He reversed it. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. And if that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snipped,
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle. It sounds like this capacity crowd is something on their minds, Taz.
yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. Batista has had lots of success so far, but that's just because his opponents really let him psych him out. You can't back down from a dude like Batista.
I don't think that's the case at all, Taz. And I think if the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista doesn't intimidate you, you'd better have your head examined.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't want a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes. Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one. 1, 2, 3. Judging by Melina's reaction, it looks to me the rumors are true, Taz. They seem to be an item.
You think?
It's the Undertaker!
You know anybody else who does this kind of thing, Cole? Look out! It's Kane!
He's a Raw superstar! What's he doing here?
What a choke slam!
Kane has just destroyed the #1 contender for his brother's title.
What's going on, Cole? I can't see nothing.
Kane and the Undertaker have just vanished.
Looks like Melina's gone missing too.